What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit. Spawning here in the bottom right-hand corner of Fracture Ellie playing with the blue Terran pieces. He's currently up in this series and wants to keep the series rolling in his favor. His name is uThermaL. And his opponent spawning in the top left-hand corner playing with the red Zerg pieces. He's currently trying to get back into this series, wants to tie it up right here and right now. His name is Denver. So, guys and girls, up to this point, this series has been so exciting on both sides just to watch and experience. I gotta say, it's been a lot of fun. By the way, guys, this series and this game in particular was played at the WCS in Montreal, and this was round one of the bracket play at that tournament. So every game obviously counts when it comes to these kinds of series, guys. It's very, very important to try to get those wins in, if at all possible. Does look like Denver has once again decided to get a very fast spawning pool out and then into his hatchery, which he's done every game so far. So very interesting decision making here by Denver. uThermaL is looks like he's playing a little bit more of a standard game in this game, going for the barracks into the refinery, into the orbital command, and now into the natural command center. Now, there is an SCV coming across the map here. I'm wondering if he is going to just try to see if there's any cheese whatsoever coming out of his opponent. You know, that's always a smart idea, sometimes keeping the Reaper at home, waiting for the potential of, some sort of threat can sometimes be really, really smart. Looks like he is going to have to sacrifice that SCV. But all that said and done, did get some good, some good scouting information nonetheless. And it looks like our Zerg player is going to kind of maybe start testing out the waters a little bit. There is a Reaper that is out on the field right now. It looks like he's going to try to get the surround on that Reaper with some good micro, though. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do too much here. Looks like these Zerglings are going right after that SCV. That could be a pretty nice pickup. Does not look like that's going to be the case, and the Reaper does clean up the entirety of those Zerglings. Transferring some of those drones now. Trying to get fully saturated on two bases. Looks like the Roach Warren's going to be coming up here. I like the decision with the Roach Warren a lot. I think the Roaches are a great unit composition to go for in the ZvT matchup. Cyclones, we're getting Cyclones once again by our Terran player. I like that decision a ton. The Cyclones are great, I think, and they are extremely annoying to deal with because they are just, they can just take so much damage, especially in high numbers. These bad boys can be really terrifying to go up against. So it does look like Denver is going to start to try to move some of that creep out, get some of those tumors up, and more and more queens are coming up here as well, and I like that decision-making by Denver a lot. All that said and done, though, both players are kind of giving each other that mutual respect. Looks like Denver has decided to go ahead and get that natural expansion, or I shouldn't say the third hatchery up and running. And this Overlord is in a perfect position right now to see what's going on with the possibility of some drop play. And that's exactly what looks like our Terran player is going to go for, a Cyclone and some Marines here. So, question is, it looks like Denver is going to be ready for this. He's going to have to split up his army a little bit. I'm wondering if our Terran player is going to try to get the cancel on this third hatchery. Does not look like that's going to be the case, at least right now. There are 4 queens here. One thing that you don't want is to allow this this medevac to go down here, and it does look like they're going to try to get the cancel on that third base, and it looks like he's going to have to split up his army a little bit here because these, oh my god, the barbecue's coming in with all of these Hellions here going right after those drones, and right now, oh man, uThermaL is everywhere right now, guys. He's in two places at once. Goes ahead, he gets the kill on that third base, and now this is just going to be so painful for Denver to try to climb back into this game. Now here's the question. Will this force an all-in by our Zerg? You know, because he could start moving across the map here, and right now, there's not a whole lot of defense here for uThermaL. And there's a lot of roaches coming here. I'm wondering at this point, is he gonna go ahead and go after, you know, all of these, you know, possibly after the SCV, probably try to do a little bit of some damage. I'm surprised he's not getting any, you know, there's no Ravagers as of yet. And I love this decision. 4 Queens are coming here. Moving across the map in a Dropper Lord. This is gonna be interesting, guys. This Overlord is going to be moving out and is gonna drop right next to, of course, this Liberator. And just like that, the pickup micro, absolutely brilliant here. So now the question is are these Queens going to be dropped off into the main base expansion? And it looks like that might be what Denver's doing. How uncharacteristic is this? Looks like he's going to drop the Queens, and he's going to try to hit from multiple angles. We got one Ravager out, at least at this point. The Queens are coming. They're now dropping a Creep Tumor down. And now they're going to go after the mineral line. Oh my god. This is going to be very interesting really, really quickly. Going to try to get that Dropper Lord. The Diffuse comes in, but that is a huge pickup there by uThermaL getting that Overlord there. And now all of these, oh my god. The Marines are in such a good position, as well as all of these siege tanks. I don't know how long Denver's going to be able to hold on here. He does have a decent army of, you know, of these roaches as well as these Ravagers, but I'm not really liking the current positioning here for Denver. I don't feel like he's in a position of power here. He is going to try to go ahead and at least get that that supply depot burning, and Denver decides to GG out. He must have thought, a lot of you may think that he may have GG'd out a little bit too early. I was a little bit thrown off as well, but he obviously was seeing exactly what was going on, and uThermaL was starting to completely, you know, was in really good positions with those siege tanks, was definitely taking a lead as far as the supply goes, and Denver decides to GG out. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between uThermaL and Denver, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.